Rocket Lab USA Inc., RKLB, Support and Resistance Levels, Technical Analysis. Support levels: $47.69, July 16 close. Significance: the closing price on July 16, 2025 at $47.69, with a volume of 26,770,886 shares, serves as the immediate support. It aligns with the 5-day SMA, $45.17, and is supported by high volume, indicating a short-term floor. $44.60, July 15 close. Significance: the closing price on July 15, 2025 at $44.60, with a volume of 29,999,724 shares, marks a strong short-term support. This level is near the 5-day EMA, $43.62, and VWAP, $46.80, reinforced by significant volume. $39.14, July 9 close. Significance: the closing price on July 9, 2025 at $39.14, with a volume of 16,267,272 shares, represents a medium-term support. This level aligns with the 10-day SMA, $41.74, and is backed by moderate volume, indicating a consolidation zone. $35.77, June 30th close. Significance: the closing price on June 30th, 2025 at $35.77, with a volume of 18,438,352 shares, is a major long-term support. This level is supported by a significant volume spike and prior price action around late June, suggesting strong buying interest. Resistance levels: $53.44, July 17th high. Significance: the high on July 17, 2025 at $53.44, with a closing price of $51.33 and a volume of 46,760,173 shares, represents the immediate resistance. This level marks the period high, supported by an exceptional volume spike, indicating a major barrier. $45.48, July 15 high. Significance: the high on July 15, 2025 at $45.48, with a closing price of $44.60 and a volume of 29,999,724 shares, is a short-term resistance. This level aligns with the Bollinger Band's upper band, $48.77, and is supported by high volume. $39.94, July 8 high. Significance: the high on July 8, 2025 at $39.94, with a closing price of $38.74 and the volume of 27,769,372 shares, represents a medium-term resistance. This level is near the 20-day SMA, $37.56, and is backed by significant volume. $37.95, June 30th high. Significance: the high on June 30th, 2025 at $37.95, with a closing price of $35.77 and a volume of 18,438,352 shares, is another major resistance. This level is supported by a notable volume spike and prior price action. Technical indicators and support-resistance relationship: RSI 1487.21. RSI in the overbought zone, greater than 80, suggests strong bullish momentum, but warns of a potential pullback, supporting $47.69 as an immediate support. A drop below 70 could target $44.60. Williams percentage R14, negative 10.71. Williams percentage R indicates overbought conditions, reinforcing $47.69 as a support. A move below -20 could signal a pullback toward $44.60 or $39.14. CCI 20, 218.93. The elevated CCI value confirms overbought conditions, supporting $47.69 as a support. A decline below 100 could align with $44.60 or $39.14. MFI 14, 86.52. The money flow index indicates strong buying pressure, supporting $47.69 as a support. A drop below 80 could suggest a move toward $44.60. MACD 4.90, signal 3.74, histogram 1.16. The positive MACD histogram confirms bullish momentum, supporting $47.69 as a support. A negative crossover could target $44.60. Arun oscillator 100.00. The positive oscillator value indicates strong bullish trend with $47.69 as a support. A decline could test $44.60. OBV 446,324,366 shares. On-balance volume reflects heavy buying shares on June 9th, 60,217,083 shares. June 20th, 37,065,965 shares. June 23rd, 44,056,812 shares. June 27th, 75,749,287 shares. And July 17th, 46,760,173 shares, confirming $39.14 and $35.77 as strong supports. ATR 14, $2.73. The 14-day average true range indicates daily price movements of approximately $2.73, placing the expected range around $48.60 to $54.06, aligning with $51.33 close and $53.44 resistance. Volume analysis. Significant volume spikes on April 23rd, 17,819,295 shares. April 24th, 15,536,370 shares. April 25th, 13,775,635 shares. May 9th, 30,349,715 shares. May 14th, 36,800,892 shares. June 9th, 60,217,083 shares. June 20th, 37,665,965 shares. June 23rd, 44,056,812 shares. June 26th, 41,601,812 shares. June 27th, 75,749,287 shares. And July 17th, 46,760,173 shares, far exceed the average volume of approximately 10 million to 20 million shares, indicating potential climax events. Supports at $47.69 and $44.60 are backed by volumes of 26,770,886 shares and 29,999,724 shares, respectively, while resistance at $53.44 is supported by a volume of 46,760,173 shares. Next trading day outlook. The July 17, 2025 close at $51.33 with RSI 87.21, Williams percentage R -10.71, and CCI 218.93, indicating overbought conditions suggests a high likelihood of a pullback toward $47.69 or $44.60. The opening price may range between $48.60 to $54.06, with $47.69 as a pivot. A break above $53.44 requires volume exceeding 50 million shares, while a drop below $47.69 could test $44.60 or $39.14. Conclusion and strategy. Support strategy. $47.69 and $44.60 are strong short-term supports for buying opportunities, with $39.14 as a medium-term fallback. Monitor volume increases greater than 30 million shares at these levels for confirmation. Resistance strategy: $53.44 is the immediate resistance. A breakout above this level is possible with volume exceeding 50 million shares, but overbought indicators suggest caution. $45.48 and $39.94 are secondary resistances. Risk management: set stop loss below $44.60 for short-term trades and $39.14 for medium-term positions. Consider profit taking near $53.44 due to strong resistance and overbought conditions.